Once again, good morning to all. Welcome to online education of Mumbai Municipal Corporation. Today we are going to learn maths topic. That is, the name of the topic is pictograph. I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Yogesh Kore from Dharavi Transit Camp English School number 1. Our administrative officer, Snehata Dumbre ma'am, nodal beat officer, Sharad Purade sir, our HM, Ujwala Konda ma'am, and our CNO, Mr. Ratilal Burungule sir. Let's start the today's Zoom class with a very good thought. What is the thought? Your best teacher is your last mistake. Yes, that means its meaning is identical to you learn from your mistake. It basically means that whenever you do a mistake, you come to know that what you did was wrong. You learn, and it is the mistake that teaches you, and in the future, you don't repeat that mistake. It means that whenever we do the mistake, that time we learn something from it. So we must try to avoid such mistakes in the future. So avoid mistake and learn something from that mistake. Okay. What do you see in the picture? Can you tell me?
Football.
Yes, it's a ball. You can call it as a also ball. Yes. If I uh, if I want to convince that this is the ball, what should I do? What are the ways to convey this message that this is a ball? First, I can just show it to you that this is a ball. I can say it's a ball. Third one, I can draw a ball, or I can draw a picture of ball, and then I can show it to you. And fourth one, I can write a ball and then show it. I can write a ball like BALL and then show it to you. So these are the ways to convince you that this is a picture of ball or this is a ball. So it means that there are various ways to represent the information. We can represent the information in various ways. Okay. For example, now if I tell one student from your class that what is the favorite color of his classmates. I want to collect the information of how many students, what is the favorite color of them. So I asked one student from your class, what is the favorite color of his classmate. So what he will do, he will collect the information from his class and then he will give to me. He gives he gives information to me like this. The information received from your student, from your classmate, that he will tell me 10 students like yellow color. Yes, what is the question? What is the favorite color of his classmate? So he gives me information like this. 10 students from his class like yellow color, 5 students like red color, 6 students from his class like green color, 4 students like blue color, 5 students like white color. Okay, like this way, he gives information to me. Okay, same information can be given in the different form also. This information is given in word form, and same information is can be given in the figure form also. How will you give the same information in figure form? Like this? Yes. What is my question? What is the favorite color of his classmates? So this information is in figure form. There are two columns are given, that is color and number of students. In the first column, there are colors, name of the colors are given, that is yellow, 10 students, red, 5 students, green, 6 students, blue, 4 students, and white, 5 students. Yes, that means I want to convey this message to you from these two slides that we can represent any information in various way or in different way. First, this information in word form or in description form, and the same information can be given in figure form also. Okay, okay, and the same information can be given in the picture form also. In figure form, it will get bored while listening or seeing that picture. So same information we can give in the picture form also. Now see, the same information is given in the picture form. How? There are also two columns, but this same information is given in picture form. Instead of yellow, the actual yellow color is given. Okay. Instead of red, red, instead of red, the actual red color is given in the circle. That means the same information is given in word form, then same information can be given in figure form or digit form, and the same information can be given in picture form. Okay, so here are also two columns. First one is color and number of students. First one yellow. There are pictures are given. We have to count that picture one. Okay, how many colors for yellow color? How many students like yellow color? Can you tell me? You have to observe the picture and tell me how many students like yellow color. You have to count the picture one. How many pictures are given for yellow color? Yes? Yes, 8. Good, very good. How many students like red color?
5 students.
Yes, very good. And next one, green. How many students like green color?
6 students.
Okay, well done. 6 students like green color. And how many students like blue color?
4 students.
Yes. And the next one, white. For the white, how many students like white color?
5 students.
Yes, very good. Okay. So today we are going to learn the topic that is pictograph. Till now we have seen the same information is given in different form, that is in description form. As I have given you one example, that is I tell one student from your class, that is what is the favorite color of his classmate. The student give me the information, like first in the description form, the same information can be collected in digit form or in the figure form, and the same information can be collected with the help of pictures instead of uh, writing red, blue or any color. Okay. So let's see what is the definition of pictograph. Pictograph is a graph that shows numerical information by using picture, symbols, or icons to represent the data sets. And what is the advantage of pictograph? The advantage of using a pictograph is that it is easy to read. We will not bore while reading the pictograph because there are pictures are given and we have to count that picture and we have to put the total number of picture in the next column, right? So it is the just numerical information, and to collect the numerical information we should have a picture or symbol or icon, right? Yes. Let's see what is the uses of pictographs. After that, one or two slides we will see the more example about the pictographs, that how to represent the pictorial information in the table form and how to solve the questions based on the pictographs. Okay, but now we will see the uses of pictograph. What are the uses of pictographs? In real life, pictographs are used by the newspaper and magazines to attract the attention of readers. As I told you, in the pictographs, various pictures are given. We have to collect the information of various students, farmers, doctors, any information we have to collect. That time, we can use the specific picture for the specific event or information, right? So, in real life, pictographs are used by the newspaper and magazines to attract the attention of readers. Like advertisement is given in the newspaper also and magazine also. A pictograph helps us to answer the questions on the data at a glance. Whenever we observe one pictograph, we are able to solve the questions based on that pictograph. Some questions are asked, 3 or 4 questions are asked based on the pictogram. So at a glance, we will get answer of the question by observing the pictograph. Okay, there is one example is given. A figure of each bulb represent 100 bulbs. Okay, we will get information about it in the next slide. While reading the pictographs, there are some important elements. We have to remember and recite that element, because these elements are very important for us whenever we read the pictograph. Which are the elements? Title. Every pictograph should have a title that feeds the data. You can see in the example also, there are title, symbol, key, and labels. Whenever we study the example, that time you will come to know about the what are the elements of pictograph. The first element is the title. Every pictograph should have a title that fits the data. After that, symbols. Symbols. Pictograph have symbols or pictures to represent the data, right? And the third one, key. The pictograph have a key to show that each symbol or picture represents. And we have to be careful because not every picture or symbol represents. And the last one is label. The pictographs have labels for their pictures or symbols. So these are the elements. Whenever we study this example, that time you will come to know very well about the which are the elements of pictograph. So these are the elements of pictograph. Which are they? First one, title. Second one is symbols. Third one, key. And the fourth one and last one, that is labels. These are very important aspect, or you can say elements of pictograph whenever we read the pictograph. Okay, so these are the element, and the last slide of the pictograph, which are very important to study the pictograph and to solve the question based on the pictograph. So which are the steps of making pictograph? How will you make the pictograph? Step first. What is the step first? Collecting the data of the category you want to represent. Whenever you want to make a pictograph of some information, in your textbook also there are some information is given. We have to collect the data of the particular category or specific category you want to represent. So collection of data is the first step, right? What is the next step? Step second, pick a symbol or yes.
Or a picture
Uh,
that
yes.
accurately represents your data.
Next, we will see some example. That time you have to answer. Now listen carefully. Okay. Pick a symbol or picture that accurately represent your data. Yes, this is the second one. And then third step. What is this third step? Assign a key. We have to decide which information is given as a key. Okay. So we have to fix a key, that is one student, one picture of student represent 10 students like this, or one picture of tree represent 20 trees like this. Okay. And the last step of the of making pictograph is draw the pictograph. Okay. So we have seen the elements of pictograph and the steps of making pictographs. Whenever we make a pictograph, that time this step we have to follow, and we have to observe the elements of pictograph also. Which are the elements? Just we have learned before few seconds, that is title, key, labels. Okay. Yes. Yes. And this step we have to follow also. Okay. Now we have to study this table, right? And some questions are given. We have to discuss on these questions, right? This is what this first example is very simple and easy to understand. So in the next slide, there are 6 to 7 example, and each example has 3 to 4 questions. So first, first understand this example, so you will get more idea about the next example. Okay, so this is the pictograph is given in your textbook also. Yeah, you can see, you can observe this pictograph. Let's see, there are 2 columns. The first column is grade and the number of students. The number of students get which grade? First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, yeah, fifth grade, right? So this
Yes.
information is given. So what is the title of this pictograph? Can you tell me? You can observe your screen.
Students in each class.
Yes, very good. The title is given to the pictograph, that is student in each class. How many students get first grade? How many students get second grade? How many students get third grade? And how many students get fourth grade? And how many students get fifth grade? The same information, the number of students are given in this example on your screen. The first element is title. Yes, you can see title, right?
Yes.
Another element is key. You can observe at the bottom. At the bottom, key, right? Key is equal to one picture. One smiley is there. Yes, picture of smiley, right? Picture of smiley. One smiley represent 5 children. In this picture, one symbol of smiley represent 5 children, right? So according to this example, some questions are given. Let's see the first question, question number 1. Can you read the question? Question number 1.
Which grade has maximum number of students?
Yes. Which grade has maximum number of students? Right. So which grade? What will be the answer?
Third grade.
Yes. One sub question I would like to ask. Yes, this is the answer. Third grade is the answer for the first question number 1. I would like to ask sub question in the question number 1. That is, how many students? Third grade. So total how many students are there in the third grade? Can you tell me?
8.
One smiley? No,
Presents
you are
40.
Yes, very good. Yes, I'm expected this answer 40, because listen, because one smiley, one picture of smiley represent how many children?
5 children.
Yes. So in the in the grade column, in the third grade, there are how many pictures of smiley? 8 pictures. So 8 multiplied by 5. 8 into 5 is equal to how many?
40.
Yes. So I ask, how many students are there in the grade third? So what will be the answer? In the grade third, there are 40 students. Why? You have to focus on key which are given at the bottom of the pictograph, which is the one of the element of pictograph. So one picture of smiley represent 5 children. So in the third grade, 8 into 5 is equal to 40. Similarly, can you tell me in the fifth grade how many students are there? In the fifth grade, how many
7.
students are
35.
smiley?
35.
35.
Yes, very good. Because there are 7 symbol of smiley is given. So 7 into 5, because each one picture of smiley represents 5 children. 7 into 5 is equal to 35. Very good. Well done. Now read the question number 2, which are
How,
given here at the bottom. Yes. You can continue.
how many more students are there in grade 5 than grade 2?
Yes, you have to think over this question. That is question number 2. So, what will be the answer? What do you think?
10
The answer is
students.
already given. Yes,
10
but you
students.
should know. Yes. The I have given some the already answer for some questions, but you should know why the answer come like 10 student. How will it come? Will it come? Okay. So how many more students are there in grade 5 than grade 2? Now, what will you do? You have to compare the grade 5 and grade 2, right?
Yes.
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 So, in the grade 5, how many students are there? How many smiley are there? Picture of smiley. Fifth grade, 35, right? 7 into
Yes.
5, 35. And we have to
35.
compare the fifth grade to second grade. And in the second grade, how many smiley are there? Picture of smiley, 5 smiley.
Tw-
So 5 into 5, that is 25.
25.
So
25.
yes, very good. So we have to compare 5 to 2 grade, right? Fifth grade and second grade. So if we minus 35 students from 35 students minus 25 students is equal to, we will get 10 students. So this is the answer for this question. Now you have to tell the answer is not given here. The question number third, you can see which class has the least number of students. Least means minimum, right? So
Yes.
can you tell me?
Second grade.
Yes, very good. Other students also have to participate in the Zoom class. Only one student can is answering. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So question number 3, which class has the least number of students? Least means LEAST. Least means minimum number of students. So in the second grade, because in the second grade there are how many students? Only 5 students, right? And as compared to second, other grades are also more than second. So the least number of students is second grade. Okay, very good. Now just read the question number 4.
Which two grades have the same number of students?
Yes, which 2 grades have the same number of students? You have to observe the pictogram. How many picture of smiley, and in which grade the same number of smiley are given? Yes, you can.
Of first and fourth grade.
Yes, that's great one. First, if you observe very carefully this pictograph, you will come to know that the grade first and grade fourth have same number of students or same number of picture of smiley, right? How many students are there in the first and fourth grade?
30.
30.
Yes, 30. Very good. Okay. So this was the first example. Yes. Now we will study some 5 to 6 example based on the pictograph. Right. Okay. So people in the town collected aid for the flood affected. Right. So the information is given in the picture form, in the table form. First column is aid given and how many families are given. That means number of family who helped. Okay. The first aid is given medicine, second food item, clothes and others. Right. So question number first, based on this pictograph, how many families gave medicine as aid? You have
3.
to observe first.
60.
You have to yes. You have to observe the scale or key. You should focus on first key. If the key is given, if key is not given, the one picture represent only one. You should remember this fact. Okay. If the scale is given, we have to you have to calculate as the according to scale. And if the scale or key is not given in the picture, you can represent one picture as a one. Okay. Here one picture. Here one house means 20 families. So how many families gave medicine as aid? You have to
20.
yes, medicine. There are 3 houses are given in the row of medicine, right? You can see medicine in the row of medicine. There are 3 houses, and each house represent 20 families. So how many families are there? 3 into
20.
20. 3
3
multiplied by
into
20
20.
is equal to, yes, is equal to 60, right? So the answer
Yes.
will be 60. Okay. The same picture is there. And another question, question number 2. What form of help was given by the largest number of families? What form of help was given by the largest number of families?
Food items.
Food items.
Yes, yes. Can you explain?
Because there are more families. There are 80 families for
Yes.
given
How will you
food
get
items.
80? How will you get 80 families?
4
Yes, you can
into
continue.
20.
Yes.
4 into
Why?
20.
Yes, okay. Very good, beta.
Because there is a scale.
Yes, their scale is given. One house represent how many families? 20 families. And in the food item, the aid food item, how many houses are given? A picture of houses are given. 4, right? 4 multiplied by 20 families because each house represent 20 families. So 4 into 20 is equal to 80 family is the answer of the question number second. Just read the question number 3.
What form of
What
aid
form of aid
aid
was
given by
given
the
by the least
least number of
number
families?
of families?
Yes. What form of aid was given by the least number of families? Just now, before few seconds, I told the meaning of list. Least. List means minimum, right? Minimum. So we have to think over this question. What form of aid was given by the least number of families? So just you can observe the picture in which aid least number of houses are there. Minimum
Clothes.
houses are there. Yes, very good.
Clothes.
In the aid clothes, only 2 houses or the 2 picture of houses is given, and each house is represent 20 families. So how many families in the cloth aid? 2 into 20 is equal to 40. So in the question, they have asked only for the aid. What form of aid? So the answer of this question is clothes. Okay, very good, well done. Like the same way, another example for you. Kind of fuel used in the kitchen in a village. Yes, there is also picture of houses are given, but the Information. What is the information? Fuel consumption, right? Kind of fuel used in the kitchen in a village. Fuel consumption information is given. Two columns. First column is given fuel, and then second column is number of houses using the fuel. For the gas, there are 4 houses. Kerosene, there are 7. For the wood, there are 2 houses, and for the gobar gas, there are 3 houses. That means 3 houses using gobar gas as a fuel, right? And scale or key is given at the bottom of the pictograph that one house represent or one house means 10 houses. Understood?
Yes.
Yes. So simple question is there. That is the question number 1. What kind of fuel is used in most houses? Most means maximum. Yes. What will be
Yes.
the answer?
Kerosene.
Yes, very good. For the fuel, kerosene, in the row of kerosene, you will observe that there are how many houses? How many pictures of houses are given?
7.
Yes,
7.
right. 7 pictures are there. But how many houses?
70.
Yes. 7 into 10 is equal to 70. 7
70.
multiplied by 10, because one house represents 10 houses. One picture represent 10 houses. So 7 into 10 is equal to 70. Okay. So kerosene is the answer for this question number 1. Now read the question number 2, which is given.
How
How
how many houses
houses use
use gobar
gobar
gas?
gas?
Yes. How many houses use gobar gas? So what will be the answer? How many houses?
30.
Yes, very good. Because in the gobar gas, in the row of gobar gas, there are 3 houses given, and each house represents 10 houses. So 3 into 10, 3 multiplied by
30.
10 is equal to 30. So 30 will be the answer for question number 2. So what is the question number 3? How many houses use gas?
Yes. 40.
40.
Yes, yes. You have to observe the row of gas. The fuel gas is used by 40 houses. In the row of gas, there are how many pictures? Only 4 pictures are given in the first row. So 4 into 10 is equal to 40 houses. This is the answer for question number 3. Very good. Well done. Now the another question, new questions for you. Okay. Crops grown by the farmers in a village. These are the pictures of farmers. You have to observe the picture or pictograph, and some questions are given like the same way. You have to answer for this question. So jawar, pulses, vegetables, and other. These crops are given. A number of houses using the fuel. That one farmer key is given or scale is given at the bottom of the pictograph. That is one picture of farm. That is one farmer means 10 farmer. One picture represents 10 farmer. So the question number 1, how many farmers grow jawar?
30 farmers.
13 farmers.
Yes, very good. Because in the jawar row, there are how many pictures? 3 pictures of farmer there, and each picture represent 10 farmers. So 3 into 10, that is 3 multiplied by 10 is equal to 30. Yes, very good. The 30 is the answer for the question number 1. The same picture is given, and another question is there. Which crop is grown by the least number of farmer? Least means minimum.
Pulses.
Pulses.
Yes, very good. Because in the row of pulses, only 2 farmers are given. So how many farmers are there? Which grown crop pulses? Two farmers.
12.
2 into 10. That
12.
is 20 farmers. 2 into, not we have to multiply, not we have to add. Okay, so 2 into 10 is equal to 20.
20.
But in, yes. So pulses is the answer for the question number second. Question number third. How many more farmers grow vegetables than pulses? Here we have to, you have to compare the crops, that is vegetable and pulses. Make comparison between vegetables and pulses. You will get
20.
answer for this question. Yes, very good.
20.
For the vegetable, how many farmers? How many
40
farmers grow
40 farmers.
vegetable? Yes,
50
yes,
farmers.
40. And for how many farmers grow pulses? 20, right?
Yes.
2
Yes.
into 10 is equal to 20. So 40 minus 20 is equal to 20 farmer. 20 more farmers grow vegetables than pulses. Okay, this was very simple one. Very good. All students tried well. Okay, this is the another example for you. Colors owned by the children to school. This is the uniform of the student or the uniform of the children. You may call it a children. Okay. So number of students and color of their dress or color of their shirts is given.
Sure.
That is red, blue, green, and yellow. Okay. And one student or one picture of student represent or means 5 children. Right? One picture means 5 children. So, uh, okay. Question number one. How many children are there in the class?
35.
Yes, very good. How will you get the answer? You have
35.
to count. Yes, you have to count all the pictures of the. You have to count the pictures given in the pictograph. How many pictures are there? 7 pictures are there, right? And 7 pictures are there, and one picture represents 5 children. So 7 multiplied by 5 is equal to 35. So this will be the answer for the question number one. Like the same way, the same picture is there, and another question is there. Question number two: how many children wore yellow dress? How many children wore yellow dress?
5 students.
5 students.
Yes, very good. Because yellow in for this yellow color, there is only one picture, and one picture represents 5 children. So answer will be 5 children. That's a great one. Now, question number three: what color did the greatest number of children wear?
Red.
Greatest number of children. Yes, very good. Maximum, if we observe the picture again, you will come to know that there are maximum 3 children are there who wore red color dress, right? So 3 into 5 is equal to 15. 15 children wore red dress, right? So answer will be red for the question number 3. Let's see question number 4. How many children wore red? The sub question is there. Just I have told the answer of this question number 4
15.
also.
15.
Yes. Yes. Okay, very good. How? Because there are 3 pictures are given for the red color, and 3 into 5 children is equal to 15 children. So 15 is the answer for the question number 4. Sorry, question number 4. Right. Let's move to this next question. Yes, this is also another example for you to get practice. Okay. Ways of going to school. How the children go to their school, right? So in the first column, bus, car, cycle, and on foot, right? And the pictures or symbols are given how the school how the children goes to school, which vehicle they used. Okay, and at the bottom of pictograph you will observe one picture means two children, or one picture represent two children, right? So based on this pictograph, or based on this uh, information, we have some questions for you. How many students use the bus? Yes, the answer is given already on your screen.
14.
Yes, how many students use the bus? Same, you have to think and you will get the answer. How many
14.
students use the bus? Yes, in the bus column, in the bus row, you will observe how many pictures are there.
7.
Yes, seven, and each children in each picture represent two children. So 7 into 2, 7 multiplied by
14.
2 is equal to 14 students. Okay, 14 students. Very good. Okay, next one. The same picture is given, same pictograph is given, and another question. Question number 2. How many students use the car? How many students use car?
8.
8 students.
Yes,
8
student, or you may call it as a children. Huh? Student or children. Okay. Yes, 8 children is the answer for the question number 2nd. How? In the row of car, there are 4 pictures are given, and each picture represents two children. So 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8 children. Right? Okay. Now, question number 3. How many students use cycle?
12.
You have to observe the row of cycle. Yes,
12.
very good. Yes, because in the row of cycle, there how many pictures are given? 6 pictures are given, and each picture means two children. So 6 multiplied by 2, or 6 into 2 is equal to 12 children.
12.
So yes, very good. So 12 is the answer for the question number 3. Now let's see the last question on this pictograph, that is, how do maximum number of students come to school?
Cycle.
Maximum, huh?
Cycle.
Cycle.
You have
No,
to think
bus.
once again.
Bus.
Yes, very good.
Bus.
Yes, very good. Bus. Maximum, huh? Not cycle. It's a correct answer will be bus, because in the row of bus there are how many pictures? 7 pictures. So 7 into 2 is equal to 14 children goes to school by the bus. 14 children use the bus to in order to go to school. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Now let's move to the next question. It's very simple one. Yes. And the title of the pictograph is favorite cake.
Favorite.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And what is the key for this pictograph? What will be the key of this pictograph? Key or scale?
4
One
children.
cake
4
represents
children.
4 children. Yes. One children represent 4 children. Right. Okay. Based on this information, some questions are given for you. So we will discuss that question. The question number 1, that is, one cake stand for how many student or children?
4 children.
4 children.
Yes, very good. The answer is already given on your screen. Well done. Now the same picture is given and another question is there. That is, which is the most favorite cake?
Vanilla.
Which is the most?
Vanilla.
Yes, vanilla. Vanilla is the most favorite cake of the students, because in the vanilla there are 4 cakes are given, right? Vanilla cake. How many cakes are there? Vanilla. There are 4 vanilla cakes, and each cake represent 4 children. So this is the most favorite cake. Okay, very good. Now see the question number 3. How many children like strawberry cake? How many children? Yes, very good. Because in the strawberry, there are two pictures of cake are given that, and each means four children. So 2 into 4 is equal to 8 children like strawberry cake. Well done. Now let's see the question number 4. How many more children like red velvet cake than chocolate cake? Now you have to compare red velvet cake with the chocolate cake, and
Eight
you have to do
children.
the subtraction. Okay. For the chocolate, only 4 children. Okay, chocolate cake. 4 children like chocolate cake, and how many children like red velvet cake?
Uh,
How many?
12.
3 into 4. Yes,
12.
12. Yes, very good. So 12 minus 8 is equal to 4 children. So 8, sorry. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. So 8 will be the answer for the question number 4. Now let's see the question number 5, which is the least favorite cake. Least means minimum. Which is the least favorite cake? Least, huh? Answer is in
Chocolate.
front of your screen. Yes, very good. Because chocolate, one only chocolate is there, one picture is there. So one picture means 4 children. Only 4 children like chocolate cake. So this is the least favorite cake of the children. Okay. Question number 6. What is the total number of children? You have to count the total number of children.
10.
You have to think over scale or key also. Key is already given. How many pictures of cake are given on your screen? 10. Right?
Yes.
10 pictures
Yes.
of cake are given. That means 10 into 4 because
40.
each picture of cake is represent 4 children. So 10 into 4 is equal to
40.
40 children. Yes.
40.
So there are total number of children is 40
10.
children.
Sorry,
Okay.
40.
10 into 4. Yes. 10 into 4 is equal to 40 children. Whenever you will see such type of example, that time you have to focus on key. If the key is not given, one picture represent only one. Okay. Yes. Now see the last example. This is
Favorite
also
food
very
of
simple
the
and very easy
student.
question. Favorite sports of students in a class. There are two columns are given: sport and number of students in the sport: basketball, soccer, baseball, and football. Okay. So question number first is, what is the first question? Which is the most popular sport?
Football.
Football.
Yes. Why? Can you explain?
Because there are more
Because
students.
because there are more students.
Yes. And is there any key is given in this picture?
No.
Hmm.
Yes, very good. This is the very important one. So I have given you such type of example because in the last 5 to 6 examples, in each example the key is given already there at the bottom of pictograph. But in this example, the key is not given. That means one picture represent only one. Okay, not 4, yeah, 10, yeah, 12, right, 15. Because here key is not given here. Okay, so football is the most popular sport. The same picture and another question. Question number 2, which is the least popular sport? Least means minimum. Least popular sport. Yes, hurry up. Which is the
Baseball.
least
Baseball.
popular? Yes, very good. In the row of baseball, there are least number of students are given in the pictogram. So baseball is the answer for the second question. Let's see the third question. How many more students like football than baseball? In this question, you have to compare football with the baseball. Football and baseball. Baseball, not basketball. I'm
3
asking about
students.
baseball.
3
Yes,
students.
very good. For the football, there are 10 students, and for the baseball, there are 7 students. So 10 minus 7. If we subtract 7 from 10, so you will get 3 students. Okay. And the last question is, which sport is chosen by 9 students? Which sport is chosen by 9 students?
Soccer.
What is the
Soccer.
soccer? Okay. Yes. How many students like the game soccer?
9 students.
9 student.
Yes, very good. That means you understood the how to solve the example based on pictograph. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you solve such type of example, that time you have to focus on the key, whether the key is given in the example or not. If the key is given, you have to act according to key. Okay. And if the key is not given, that means one picture represent only one, right? Like uh, the example in front of you. Okay. Okay. Now note down your homework.
Homework.
Yes.
Yes. This is the
Yes.
homework for you. Yes. And you may take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot in your mobile.
Yes,
If
sir. I
there is,
take a
yes,
screenshot.
I also take a
as
screenshot.
yes, as we have a less time, so you may take a screenshot in your mobile and then note it down in your notebook. Okay, and solve the answer for the each question. There is also, what is the title of this pictograph? Can you tell
Trees.
me?
Trees planted in
Number of
past.
trees.
Number of
Yes,
trees.
yes. Number of trees is the title of this pictograph. And what will be the key for this pictograph? What is the key?
One tree is two tree.
2 trees.
Yes, one picture of tree represent 2 trees. So whenever you will ask such type of question, that time you have to focus on the key. So here key is given. One picture of tree is equal to 2 trees. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
understood all the points.
Yes.
Yes.
How to answer the question based on pictograph.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Well done. So we will stop here
Yes.
and thank you. Stay
Thank you,
home,
sir.
stay safe.